Hey, and welcome back to Imagination Monster. It is so good to see all of you guys, and you tuned into a super incredible, super scientific day because, well, this crazy thing happened earlier today. Roar was brushing his teeth, I know, and he was brushing so rigorously that his toothbrush fell out of his hands and fell into the potty. Can you believe that? So what do you think happened? Did his toothbrush sink or did it float? Well, we were amazed by what happened, and then it came to us that maybe we should test out different items and see if they sink or if they float. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to play the sink or float game. All right, so let's start with item number one, the notorious toothbrush. Here it is. What do you think? Is this going to sink or is it going to float? Okay, let's test that out. Oh, that floated. That's exactly what happened earlier today too. So let's try out some more items. What about this brush? Ooh, is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? I'm gonna go with float. Let's see. I was right. That floated. Okay, so we got another one. What about this weight here? Oh, this is 10 pounds of weight. Do you think this is gonna sink or is it gonna float? Yeah, I agree with you. So let's test out if you are right or not. And oh, you were right. That sunk. That was such a good guess. Okay, let's try another one, right, Roar? What about, this watermelon? I love watermelon, by the way. It's so delicious. But do you think this is gonna sink or float? It's pretty heavy and it's kind of big. Okay, let's see if that's right. Well, I was wrong. That actually floated and it splashed me. So let's try out some more, okay? What about, this book here? Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? It's kind of big, a little semi-heavy. I'm gonna go with, I don't know. Oh, that floated. I actually didn't expect that because I didn't know what to expect. Okay, so let's try. What about this here? This rainbow ball. What do you think? Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with that same one. It's gonna float. Awesome. Okay, so we also got, speaking of rainbow, this bag of Skittles here. Yum, yum. Taste the rainbow. What do you think? Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? That's a good guess too. You were right. That actually floated. Okay, what about this can of dog food? If you were a dog. Would you want to eat this, Roar? No, he doesn't like dog food. Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? Good. Well, let's find out if we're right. Oh, yes! We were right. That actually sunk because it's really heavy. That means that it's actually less buoyant than some of the other items. What buoyancy is kind of really deciding whether something can sink or if it can float. The buoyancy of each item really determines what's going to happen. So we've got a pineapple here. What do you think? Is this pineapple gonna sink or is it gonna float? I love pineapple too. Good guess. Let's find out. Oh, that's a floater. Okay, so we got some more items here. What about this traffic cone? What do you think? Sink or float? Okay, let's find out. Oh, it's starting to float, but then it started to sink. Do you know why? Well, let me tell you. Because this cone was hollow before, and then it filled up with all this water. So as soon as it had all the water, it became really heavy. Oh, and splashy. Okay, so we got this rock, this beautiful rock. Look at all those colors. Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? Yeah, that's true. I do believe that. Let's try it out, Roar. Sunk like a stone. Get it? Rock, stone. Bad joke? Okay. Okay, so what about this exercise foam roller? It's kind of big, but kind of heavy. Do you know what this is for? So sometimes if your muscles are a little sore after a big workout, you can rub this on those muscles and it helps them. So what do you think? Okay, well, we'll find out right now. Oh, that's a floater too. Okay, we got a couple more items here. What about this box of Captain Crunch cereal here? Well, captains float ships, right? So maybe this box of cereal, Captain Crunch is gonna float too. Okay, let's find out. Ah, that floated. I was right, and you were right, and Roar, you were right. Okay, a couple items left. What about this pan here? Okay, well, it's heavy, and it's kind of big, and it's made of metal, so maybe this will sink? Let's find out. Oh, that sunk too. Okay, let's test out the last few items. What about Baby Shark here? Baby Shark's a shark, so he must float, right? I don't know. Let's find out. Yep. He floated too. So we got this Twix bar. Yum. You like Twix bar? Okay, is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, that floated. I actually thought it was gonna sink because it was a little heavy in my hand. Oh, okay. Last thing here is this shoe, or zapato in Spanish. What do you think? Is this gonna sink or is this gonna float? Okay, I'm gonna go with your guess right there. Let's try that out. Oh, that floated. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Wow, Roar, this was such a great idea. And did you guys have a good time too? I mean, we definitely tried out a whole lot of items, but we have a whole house still full of different things that we can test out to see if it sinks or floats. So maybe you guys, if you come up with any good ideas, comment below and let us know some things that you want us to try out to see if it sinks or floats. And we'll try that in another episode coming up soon, okay? And don't forget to subscribe and like. And of course, you always have to let your imagination... That's right, like he said. We'll see you guys soon and have a good rest of your day. Bye. Okay, so I came up with one more thing. Is my little puppy here, Roxy, gonna sink or is she gonna float? We'll find out. Gotcha. Just kidding. She can swim, of course. All right, Roxy. See you later.